This week on Late Night News, we speak to the spokesperson of the Department of Basic Education.
So she likes generations. Ha 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 ha.
David Kibuka is in Istanbul.
This one is for throwing puertas, and this one is for the rhino.
We examine the Youth League's toilet protest in the Western Cape.
You must be like me, be a solutionary kind of guy.
Chester Missing interviews Dr. Wilma James.
In the pool comes duck.
Duck, don't miss it. Youth Month is time for us to honor and remember Soweto uprisings of June 16, 1976 and the sacrifices made by South African youth for their right to party. We've come a long way, huh? We've come a long way since apartheid. Now, even our madams are vivering.
Viva DA! Viva DA! Dinganine!
But maybe we haven't come that far, because this last week a Bloemfontein teacher decided to celebrate Youth Month in all the wrong ways, proving once again that you can take apartheid out of Bloemfontein, but you cannot take Bloemfontein out of apartheid.
The Human Rights Commission has hailed the decision to suspend a Bloemfontein school teacher for alleged racism and displaying offensive material, including the old South African flag, in his classroom.
And the fact that this particular teacher would refer to black people in front of the grade 6 and 7 learners who are mostly black, using the K word.
Emina, it's 2013. I thought the only place that bared the old South African flag was Klein-Fontaine. Look, South Africa, all I want to know is, how did Steve Hofmeyer get a teaching license so quickly? I know. And that's not all, folks. Even Julius Malema, who was minding his own business, caught a stray bullet. He was minding his own business, just doing his own thing, DJing at a birthday party, selling oranges in Siseko, and then boom, straight bullet came his direction.
The department is following up on claims of racism.
My children had told me that there was a poster depicting black people as monkeys on the wall.
But the Free State wasn't the only place celebrating Youth Month. The province of Limpopo also threw a surprise party for its youth. The surprise being that mid-year examinations were postponed due to a lack of funds needed to print exam papers. Surprise, Limpopo. Surprise. Who wants to bet that they are going to move the exams to September and still call them the mid-year exams? School headmasters were notified by SMS that exams had been suspended until further notice. And this being Limpopo, we all suspected witchcraft. And Limpopo, come on, we know you have your own weather, you have your own things. This is witchcraft. And I guess this is what happens when you let Angie Mutseha run anything. Angie is one of those people who will leave no stones unturned in slowing down delivery. She's so good at slowing down delivery. They should outsource her to other ministries, like the Ministry of Transport. Because if she was in the Ministry of Transport, we would have never had these e-tolls. Not because she doesn't want e-tolls, because she would have never been able to do it. That's how she rose. And National Education spokesperson Panyaza Lisufi. I mean, I don't even deserve to remember this guy's name because his explanation was, I don't know. Listen to this nonsense.
What happens is that the entire government is changing a system. There is a payment system that they're changing. They're moving from version 3 to version 4.
Hey, this guy is talking so much nonsense, he can't even look you straight in the eye. Yeah, well, and then we're victims, we're victims. Hey, Baba, what are you looking down for? Maybe you are looking at a cell phone, waiting for an SMS to notify you that the money has cleared. Beep, 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 beep. Okay, now you can write exams.
We have to have people to do it manually. We have 39 people that have captured all the payments to 4,000.
Oh, right, because I'm bullshit. No, I'm talking nonsense on our... Hey, but tell the truth, Joe. You smoke the money. Hey, you smoke the money. Hey? Banking problems, really? South Africa? These guys who run this education department are taking the piss, Joe. We've heard all these excuses, but now just tell us the truth, because you guys clearly don't care about these kids' education. You guys are taking us back to apartheid. Man. Here at LNN, though, we'd like to get to the bottom of things, so we interviewed the basic education spokesperson to get to the root of the problem. But we had to keep the interview relevant and edgy. So we went Dali Tambo style. That's how interviews must go. Dali Tambo style, soft and cuddly.
Hello, welcome to People of Mzansi. So here we have the spokesperson for the Minister of Education. At the moment, your department is under a lot of pressure because of the Limpopo textbook situation and the fact that you couldn't pay the bills, so the children could not write their exams. But on this show, those things are not important. So firstly, I must say you look gorgeous, darling.
Thank you. It's this new aloe vera face treatment I've been using. Thank you so much.
So how does the minister look at life? Does she enjoy reading?
Oh no, the thing is the minister has a lot of stress in her job and reading is very stressful, you know, Romeo. So she spends a lot of time relaxing and watching Generations. She's got the box set.
So she likes Generations. Ha 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 ha. Just like me. The Archie years. So no reading.
No, she hates books, man. She doesn't see the point. Strictly series for our girl.
So what really happened with the kids? Not writing their exams. I mean, don't you think that's a bit ridiculous?
How, Romeo? You said no questions about work.
When I saw the minister the other day at the polo day, I was complimenting her on her son's polo skills.
Oh, yes. The younger one is getting incredibly good with this synchronized swimming and getting the A's in French. So nice.
French? Parlez-vous French, huh?
No French from me, Romeo, not for me. Hi, but the kids love it. Hi, what can we say? But as you know, we've had such big problems with the textbooks and the problem with the printing of exam papers in Limpopo. The minister is definitely dedicated to this problem, so I'd like to come here and say this is going to be dealt with.
Okay, hold your horses. I'm more interested in those shoes that you're wearing. How fantastic. We here at the People of Mzansi, we would like to give you this.
Thank you so much, Romeo. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, darling.
Thank you.
You are so welcome.
Oh, yes.
South Africa, don't go anywhere, because after the break we talk to David Kibuka, who's in Istanbul. We also discuss the ANC Youth League's toilet protests and Chester missing interviews. The DA's Dr. Wilmore James. Find us on Twitter, find us on Facebook, send us emails, and we'll see you after the break. Welcome back. We now cross over to our international correspondent, David Kibuka, who's in Turkey, Istanbul. Dave, what's happening there?
Some Turkish people want the Turkish Prime Minister to step down because he's been in power for 10 years and they say he's becoming a dictator. So now there are widespread protests here in Turkey.
So is Turkey going to descend into civil war like Syria, Dave?
The international community is doing its best to prevent that. But the Turkish government said that they have their limits. But South Africa really needs to work on its PR, Loy, because there's only bad news coming out of there. It's either Oscar Pistorius or mine workers being shot, and now I saw that the ANC Youth League threw human poo on the DA. That day, Helen Zille must have been really tempted to use the K word. The one that sounds like cafeteria.
Dave. The K word is a bit extreme, Dave. Come on.
Okay, let's choose. Would you rather be called the K word or would you have poo land on your face? It would have traumatized me so much that I'd even have drank shooters like caramel vodka, which I never do because at night they seem like juice, but then the next morning it gives you that surprise hangover and you feel like you've been hit by a Putco bus.
Dave, I've had one of those. Ah, man, it's quite hectic.
This was probably an attempt by the ANC Youth League to get Helen to say the K word and then they would take her to court for racism. Because one of white people's greatest fears is being accused of being a racist. One of black people's greatest fears is answering a private number. Forget the Tokoloshi. If you want to scare black people, make a villain call, please call me, and who runs around the township at night forcing black people to answer the calls.
Dave, what the hell are you talking?
I've got a call for you.
Dave,
who is it? I don't know. Ha ha ha, and please call me.
What are you talking about, Dave?
Because a lot of white folks have this inner racist that they try really hard to keep at bay. Like when a black person drops the ball at a crucial moment in a rugby match, cool white people go, relax guys, relax, there's no reason to call him the K word. But then when someone is throwing fresh poo at you, the inner racist will come out.
But Dave, that's inappropriate language. Two wrongs don't make a right, Dave.
You know when they eventually invent the time machine, because white people are working on the time machine, and black people go back in time on a history tour, white folks are going to capture us and they will shambok us for the stress that we are giving them here in 2013. They will be like, this one is for Juju, this one is for throwing poo at us, and this one is for the rhino. And we'll be like, we didn't do the rhino. We didn't do the rhino. It was the Chinese.
Dave, Dave, you got a crazy imagination. Have you joined WhatsApp yet, Dave?
No, but I finally left BBM. Strictly SMS for me now. Because if you can't spend 80 cents on our friendship, what are the chances that if I need a kidney, you will help me? I even had a BBM funeral last week, Lord. I typed out the words to a hymn. Jesu kiena, Jesu kiena. I don't know the other words, Lord.
Dave, what are you talking about?
Thank you, Lord.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was David Kibuka all the way in Istanbul. We'll see him next week. The ANC Youth League is being sued now by the University Events Management for unpaid bills of 12 million rand, which is from that good old legendary conference in Mangaung in 2008.
The Bloemfontein conference has been marred by bad behaviour.
Unfortunately for the University Events Management, when the sheriff of the court went to the Youth League to attach some assets, they found the Youth League had not a damn thing. Nothing. 0 cent. And what do children do when they run out of money? They throw their toys out the court. But in this particular case, they threw shit.
It took everyone by surprise. Human waste dumped on the steps of the Western Cape Provincial Legislature.
Now, you think an organization deep in trouble from the mother body, they should be running so far from such actions. If you are in deep poo, stay away from things related to poo. Come on, guys.
If the Youth League want to take me to the disciplinary committee, the regional executive committee of the Youth League, let it be for spilling the feces in the provincial legislature, showing the frustration of our people.
There's no justification for throwing poo in other people's steps. I mean, the ANC Youth League, when you guys are sitting there in your caucus or meeting, whatever, and you are coming up with an idea to throw poo in other people's steps, what's going on in that meeting?
Okay, Bopa. Comrades, we are all gathered today under parades to discuss a very serious agenda. For how long will we be relieving ourselves in buckets? Never. Viva?
Viva! Yes. But comrade, we've all heard this song, comrades. But what is it that we are actually going to do?
What do you mean what you're going to do, man? You're forever asking questions. When are you going to answer? This forum is for us to create solutions. Solution. You must be like me. Be a solutionary kind of guy. Come on, man.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, where was I? Yeah, yes. We must be radical. We must show Zille that we are serious. That is why we are going to make her eat.
We all agree, I think we're on the same page when we say that we want to make this entire provincial government eat.
Correct.
But enough of the metaphors and so on. What is our actual plan of action, comrades?
Do I look like I'm a metaphorical kind of guy to you? We are literally going to make Zille eat.
Are you serious, comrade?
Hey man, I'm serious. I'm serious as a heart attack actually. What's more serious than that?
Diabetes.
Cancer. Oh, okay. It does not necessarily only have to be diseases, okay? But do you get my picture? Yeah. Are you with me?
Yeah.
Sobatlisa masemba. Sobatlisa masemba. Thank you.
Viva. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Comrade Chuk, what's wrong, man?
I don't want to shit on everybody's parade here, but how are we actually going to do this?
Hey, man. What are you doing? What did I say to you earlier on?
Oh, okay. Sorry. Suggestions.
Yes.
Okay. I suggest that we actually take this fecal matter to the legislature in town. so that these bastards can see the hardships that we have to endure on a daily basis. Viva!
Viva!
I mean, the only problem is how are we going to actually get this fecal matter to town? Are there any suggestions, comrade?
Taxi.
Train.
Maybe the only problem can be that, you know, the one thing that we want is to go in unnoticed, you know. We don't want them to smell us coming, comrades. Can I suggest, comrades?
Yeah,
Can I suggest that maybe we use comrades Banyoni station work on comrades?
Viva!
Viva station work on Viva!
Viva! Viva!
Sobatlisa Masimba Sobatlisa! Sobatlisa Masimba station work on Sobatlisa! Sorry, comrade, I got carried away there. Please take the floor again. Sorry, comrades Banyoni, sorry.
The last thing I'd like to appeal to the comrades here is that, you know, after the strike, we must not forget to wash our hands after the strike. Viva!
Viva!
Now, shots of castor oil for everybody here. Amanda! Amanda! Sobatlisa Masimba Sobatlisa! Sobatlisa Amasimba Sobatlisa! Sobatlisa Masimba Sobatlisa!
Mess with the ANC Youth League and they'll we poo in your front lawn, my friend. After the break, Chester Missing speaks to Dr. Wilmot James of the DA. Find us on Twitter. Find us on Facebook. Send us emails. I mean, you know what to do, man. We're coming back now. Welcome back. This week, Chester Missing interviewed DA's Dr. Wilmot James. Let's see what happened.
Ha-la-la! I am talking now to the cleverest guy in the DA. No, it's not Helen Ziller. It's Wilmot James, Dr. Wilmot James. Hey, how's it going, man?
It's going fine. Nice to see you.
Yeah, I'm very excited to be here. You have got more books than the whole of Cope combined. You're involved in negotiating Mampela Rampela joining the DA. Is that correct?
I was involved in talking with her over a long period of time, yes.
Okay, I mean, what went wrong? I mean, did some white DA guy call her Mampelili Rampelili by mistake? I mean, what happened? Hey, Mampelili Rampelili, please join us. Hello, should we do Mampelili Rampelili?
Hey, Mampala Rampala. Well, the thing is...
As you would say, yeah, as you DAs guys say, Mampala Rampala.
Well, look, she's a fabulous woman.
Yeah.
And we had a long talk with her, and I'm afraid we didn't find a match. And so, you know, the engagement was called off.
I didn't know you were getting married. Well, congratulations. This whole Know Your DA campaign, was it your idea?
No, there's a number of people involved in this idea. I was part of the story.
You were part of this story. They seem to highlight on you a lot because you happen to be like the only guy who was actually in the struggle.
No, there were lots of people in the struggle.
Okay, maybe there were 4 of them.
No, there were lots
who
of people
from
in the struggle.
DA, that is.
But among the leadership, I'm one of the few, but many have been in the struggle, yes.
You're showing us lots of pictures of Helen Suzman hugging black men. I mean, is your basic message Helen Suzman hugged more black men than Kim Kardashian?
Well, we have lots of pictures of her hugging people, so that's fine.
Yeah, but you seem to focus on black men.
No, we don't focus on black men. You've seen there are other people that are also being hugged.
Who else did she hug?
I don't know. She must have hugged tons of people.
Okay. Oh
so
my God. Well, that's very slutty of her. I didn't know about the side of Helen Suzman. Who is your daddy?
Listen, this is what we believe.
Yeah.
Is that we want to create for everybody a home for everybody.
Yeah.
Which means that we are looking to
Will
expand.
the home have a toilet or no toilet?
No. A home with a toilet.
Okay, but this is what I don't understand. I mean, Auntie Patricia the Law the other day was making people choose between a toilet and a house. I mean, that is madness. How are you creating diversity for all?
No. This is the toilets that she came up with were toilets that people don't like. Yeah.
Why is that happening so slowly?
No, I think it's happening quite fast. And it will hyper fast so people don't protest.
If you guys are doing such a good job, why are people throwing poo at you?
I have
Not you yourself.
I have no idea why anybody would do that, especially in a civilized country.
Civilized?
Yes.
Yeah, making people poo in buckets is not civilized. So I don't understand what you mean by if you mean civilized as in here in this building or Constantia or by Helen Ziller's house.
I'm talking about people throwing poo at others.
Yeah.
That is just not done.
Doctor, I mean, there's so many people, 500,000 people in Cape Town without basic sanitation. Why have we got bicycle tracks first? I mean, surely you guys will give everything, your house, your car, your chicken, the bicycle tracks, my city buses, the cable car, everything to make those people have toilets.
Listen, we're trying to serve the needs of lots and lots of Cape Townians.
Yeah.
And the fact is that we're trying to take care of everybody. It's easy to put up bicycle lanes, you know? It's very easy to do that, so that's why they're there. But we're working very hard to take care of everything else.
I know, but you know, Patricia de Lille's talking about building that little business enclave town just outside past Atlantis, right out of the city. Why are you trying to make black people move away from Cape Town when you should be bringing them into the city?
Between here and Atlantis, Chester, we need to fill up that space.
Why?
It's
Why
empty
don't we
land.
fill up the space where there's people need to live? Like, do something with that District 6 area. Get rid of the golf course in Greenpoint.
Hey, I agree with you. District 6 must be built up. I'm very unhappy about the fact that
Why
it hasn't
has
been
it
built
not
up.
been done?
I think it's just been very slow.
Exactly.
Very slow.
That's
Very,
what
very
we're
slow.
trying to say to you people.
Yes, no, it's very, very slow.
Well, why are you
I don't
sitting
like it.
talking to puppets when they should be building them?
Because you asked the question.
I don't believe these people. You claim you stand for people's rights, but you've been closing poor people's schools. I mean, that's like protecting people's virginity by handing out condoms.
Listen, you can't have a school where there are only 2 students in matric. I mean, nationally, the ANC is closing lots of schools elsewhere. Everybody closes schools.
Fair point. Hey, I'm out of here. Make sure you go make business change faster. It's not fast enough. I'm going to, because I think there's going to be poon thrown any minute now. This is a DA. But if the
better
poo gets...
duck.
Huh?
When the poo comes, duck.
Duck. That's the advice, DA. When the poo comes, duck.
And now it's time for the Morale Index, brought to you by Deep Fried Man. Deep Fried Man, we are seven.
It's been a crap week, literally and metaphorically, starting with the economy. Everyone's still complaining and saying ETOL sucks. So the DA were like, here, have $1 million. Some people love them now, some say it's a populist move. Either way, it's safe to say we'll see their popularity improve. Just like Bafana, man, I hope they keep it up. We've been on fire in the qualifier of the World Cup. But back to the crap again, racism is back again. Black people being called monkeys at a school in Bloemfontein. But we're just human beings trying to maintain our sanity, while the bucket system strips some of their humanity. Protesting for better toilets is an okay thing to do, that much is true. But still, let's not resort to throwing poo, even if it makes you mad. We've evolved as a species to the point that there's no excuse for throwing feces. The crap song, the crap song, the crap song. Gezi Zandla, the crap song, the crap song, the crap song. Gezi Zandla. Shout out to Squatter Camp. Deep Fried Man, 2013. Peace.
That was Deep Fried Man without a guitar. Well, there you have it. Sometimes he doesn't have a guitar. So what are you going to do? Find us on Twitter, find us on Facebook, send us emails. Goodbye, and we'll see you next week.
News that moves. ENCA.com.